Guys, it's Sarah, and today we're going to talk about all the books that I got in the month of June. It's not that many. It was pretty good. It was pretty good this month. I have a couple from publishers, and then the rest I bought myself. The first one I have is by an author that I have not read yet, but I'm very interested in her books, and she's very prolific. She has a lot of books that she has written, and they're actually kind of different genres, if you will. So she's a little bit like she has a lot to offer here. So that is Kate White. And her newest book coming out is The Second Husband. It actually just came out June 28th, so it is available now. And this is like kind of a murder mystery. So we're following Emma, who is moving on from the death of her first husband. Her first husband was killed, and so she's kind of mourning that, but she's starting to move on a little bit, and she has met a new man. She is building a life with him. She has married him at this point. And then one day the police knock on her door because they're taking a second look at her first husband's death. And so it's going to go into why are there things that she didn't know about the first time around, like when they were investigating and doing all these things. So things are going to start coming up. So yeah, I'm excited about this one. And this was sent to me from Harper, so thank you. Okay, this next one was very kindly sent to me from Bonnier Books, and I got the nicest email from this publicist. It was definitely something that I could tell that this publicist actually looked into my channel and looked into my videos, and I could tell he was saying some things that oh, you're paying attention, that's good. And he offered me this book, and it is a book in a series, far into the series, but he did assure me that I can read this without having read the rest of it. It's fine. He obviously definitely recommended that I read the rest of the series at the same time, but he said you can go into this and you'll be fine. And it's by an author that I have heard of before. I've seen his books here and there, but I never picked one up, and that's Wilbur Smith. And this one is Stormtide, and this was written by Wilbur Smith with Tom Harper. Now, I believe that Wilbur Smith unfortunately has passed away, and so the series is kind of being finished out. So that's where Tom Harper comes in. But this is a story of the American Revolution. So it's set in the 1700s, and it's kind of like a family saga, if you will. So we're following a man, his name is Rob, and he is wanting to have a big adventure in his life. And so he sneaks away on a ship that sails to London. And while he's there, he kind of gets himself into a little bit of trouble and finds himself just kind of penniless. So he ends up joining the Navy over there and finds himself on a ship going back to America to fight in the Revolutionary War against his own country. Whoopsies. And I believe he's going to run into some family members along the way, and they're like, what are you doing? So I think it's going to be kind of like a big family saga that way. But this cover is beautiful. The end papers are beautiful. Look how pretty. And even the hardcover, look at that. It's so cool. This is a gorgeous book. So I'm very, very grateful to Bonnier Books for sending this one to me, and just for the very nice email correspondence that we had back and forth. This publicist is very lovely. Okay, so the next one I purchased myself. I got it on Pango. You guys, Pango. I have to be careful with Pango because I'm selling my books, which is great. I have a link to my shop down below if you guys are interested in seeing what I have for sale over there. But I'm selling my books, but then all that money is just getting turned around and buying more books. It's fine. It's fine. I'm trying to control it. I've been good. I only had one this month, and that is Finlay Donovan is Killing It by El Casamano, which is the first book in the Finlay Donovan series. And I have just heard such great things about this. I've heard it's just a lot of fun, and it doesn't take itself too seriously. And I'm so excited to read this one. I've just heard really good things, and I wanted to get the hardcover for sure because I had a feeling this was something I would want to keep on my shelves after I read it. So I'm excited that I found it in hardcover, and I found it for a pretty decent price as well. Oh, it's purple underneath. How pretty is that? You don't see purple and lavender very much. But yeah, so I'm excited to read this. But this follows Finlay Donovan, who is an author, and she is having a work lunch with her publicist or her editor or someone. And she is telling this person why she's stuck in the story that she's writing. And she writes crime mystery books. And someone in a table near them overhears their conversation, and she mistakenly thinks that Finlay is like a hitman, like a hired hitman. And so she approaches Finlay after their meeting and asks her to kill somebody in her life and offers her money to do this. And Finlay is like, not really what I do until I see that price. And I don't know, maybe some things start happening. So I'm very excited to read this and see what it's all about. It sounds like a ton of fun, and I've just heard great things. And then Amazon had a 3 for the price of 2 sale. So they will have a selection of books. It has to be in the selection, and you can pick 3 of those books, and the cheapest one will be free. So you get 3 books for the price of 2. I don't always participate in that. Sometimes I do. It depends on what it is. This time I decided to do it because I got a message from my friend Jennifer, and she said, hey, this series is all on here. Should I buy them? Are they worth like having on the shelves? And I said, absolutely, because it was the Keeper of the Lost City series by Shannon Messenger. Now, this is a series, I've only read the first book, but I loved it, and I cannot wait to get back to it. I have books 2 through 6 sitting on my shelves. I needed 7, 8, and 8.5. So I bought 7, 8, and 8.5. Book number 9 is coming out later this year. But yeah, I knew I wanted to have this entire series, and I knew that I wanted to read the whole thing. And so getting them for, $5 each, to me, that was worth it. So, and these are big, big chunky books, as you saw. So number 7 is called Flashback. So I got look how big this is, guys. Huge. And I got it for $5. Like, this is over 800 pages long. So I got number 7, and then number 8 is called Legacy. I love this cover. Isn't that pretty? Oh, it's so pretty. Again, like $5, literally. Again, oh, nope. This one's over 700. I don't think it goes up to 800. Almost like 780. So that's number 8. And then number 8.5, which I think is just hilarious because this is not a 0.5 length book. These are actually like little novellas, I think, that are just part of the story and just kind of contributes to them. So that's why it's called 8.5, but Unlocked, which is another gorgeous cover. So yeah, $5 each. I got these. No regrets. I think this was a great deal. So I did that. And now I have the whole series. And that's it. Nice small little book haul. So only 6 books. 4 of them I purchased myself. 2 of them were from publishers. I think that was pretty good. Pretty proud of myself on that one. Had a good month. And yeah. Okay, let me know down below if you've purchased any books this month. What were they? What's coming out this month that you were excited about? I want to know all that good stuff. And I will see you guys again soon. Hope you have a great day. Bye.